Now, on to a story that we followed, that Martha Krentel Aqua followed for us here on the show. And we all wanted to see, if, especially after speaking to the MCE, what had happened. So we're taking you back to the Oblogo cluster of schools. Remember, in the earlier reports, the children were barely sitting on the floor.
2 weeks ago, I was here to tell you about the story of Oblogo 2 and 3 Basic School here in Accra. Most of the pupils lie on the bare floor to write. But today, the situation has changed. I am here to find out how it has changed teaching and learning. This was the situation at the Oblogo 2 and 3 primary schools a fortnight ago. The pupils had few desks and were compelled to sit on the floor, take lessons and do classwork. The pupils did not mince words when Joy News inquired about the situation.
Sometimes when they fix the chairs, when they sit on it, they can even hurt. They fall down sometimes. And sometimes they sit on the floor.
We don't have desks. Anytime that we come to school, maybe you fix the desk before you sit on it early morning. If you didn't come, if you did not come to school early, then we move to the other class and go and pick the broken ones before we sit on it. We sit on the floor before writing the exams.
The situation has dramatically improved with all the pupils having access to a dual desk. What should have been a basic requirement to promote teaching and learning eluded the pupils, and they saw that opportunity only as a luxury.
Madam, please, we are feeling well. We are feeling happy.
Happy? What is making you happy today?
Madam, because the first, when they bring us the desk, it was no good. When you sit down, when it is for, we can fix it. When you sit down to respond, then you fell down and you'll be hurt by it. When they bring us the desk, we are happy now, so we are feeling well.
So this desk is better than the one you had?
Madam, yes, it's better.
Okay. But at first, you're telling me sometimes you fix it and then some people get hurt. Did anybody get hurt in this class?
Madam, yes.
What happened to him or her?
Madam, the desk, some was metal and then some was wood. And then so when the desk spawned, then when you fix it, if you fix it, then we fell down, then the metal at times will hurt my hand. So when you sit down, it can hurt you.
My name is Susanna Mensah. I am in primary 4 and I am 11 years old. When I sat on a new desk, I feel good and I can write.
Okay, so before you got the new desk and now, what has changed?
Everything has changed in this class. And when we are writing, we write well and we feel good on our desks.
The time we don't have the desk, if you sit down, our clothes will be dirty. Now, if we sit down, our clothes don't come dirty again.
Today, Ketsi, the Member of Parliament, Tinana Yilimensa, who is also the Deputy Minister of Health, the pupils can comfortably sit, write, and undertake lessons.
Thank you very much for bringing this to my notice, because you know we just won the elections in January and I wasn't privy to this until you brought this thing. You made a story out of it. Then I came to see it. I promise I have to do something quickly so that the children can have a better learning environment. And this is what I have done.
But the problems of the school are far from over.
See, as it started to rain, you can see the stagnant waters all over the place. You ask yourself, where are our children going to even play or even walking to? You don't have a playground. And what is baffling me more is that you can see some structures has been pulled off, and I believe something else has to be built on it. The teachers are saying anytime any attempt is made for something to be built on it, then the community comes in that it is their park. As you can see, we went to look at the kindergarten, and it is not something that you have to describe as a classroom. It's just a temporary structure that our children are in, and they are crowded in one classroom. So even if you want to do something, you have to come to a spacious place, then you separate them from it. But here is a case that they are saying the community doesn't allow whatever to be done on it. So I think I'll move to the community very soon to talk to the chiefs and the people there that if they want development, then they should allow.
The Municipal Education Director for Gas South, Felicia Ejebia Okai, explained how the provision of furniture will enhance teaching and learning.
We talk of quality teaching and learning, and to have quality teaching and learning, the children should be well seated, comfortably, and then teaching and learning could go on.
Another key issue yet to be resolved is housing for the kindergarten classes. On Joy News visit 2 weeks ago, the pupils were learning in this poorly ventilated classroom. With the exit of the JHS 3 students, they are privileged to occupy the primary 6 class as a temporary measure.
If the assembly is planning to rebuild the place, but as you said, when I also came and I saw it, I quickly moved them to the new building because I realized we have some space in the new building. So with a fine space, I don't know why we should continue to keep them there. So we have moved them, and I hope the situation is under control. Yeah, we're doing our best to fix it permanently.
The pupils have more than a wish to be relocated into an airy classroom. They need more chairs and hope their friends in the other dilapidated structure also get moved. Do you like your new class?
Yes.
Why do you like your new class? Who will tell me? Yes.
It's nice.
It's nice. So what do you want more in the class? What else do you want? What else do you want? Who knows what you want? What do you want?
I want something more.
Like what?
Like fun.
For Joy News, my name is Martha Krensolakwa, reporting.
Okay, so we say thank you to the Member of Parliament, but most importantly to Martha Krensolakwa, my colleague who first shared this story with us. To all of you, Tony sent me a message. Tony says, thanks for the follow-up. I'm watching. I'm so happy. God bless you guys. And then I got a call from Mr. Kujo, who is in Kede, who so badly wanted to know what has happened. Hopefully you're watching. But if you miss it, this will be shared later on News Desk, or just for you, we can just bring it back tomorrow. There were questions of what happens to the monies that were also collected, because remember, parents were supposed to contribute towards the desk. Well, we're told that money came from the PTA, so it would just be used for another course, if you like. But this is certainly good news. We thank you all for helping us put pressure on this issue.